Hello there, friends and neighbors. Coming to us from Grand Junction, Colorado, is another little show and tell here, a little limited edition Remington collector's tin. I love these things. I love the detail on the lids and everything. They know what a country boy likes, and I'm always a sucker for these landscapes and stuff. And it's just beautiful how intricate and detailed that picture is. It's so vibrant. Feels like you're actually there in the field, you know, with the Bob Whites. What's the Bob White do? I guess I think that's what it is. Yeah. So there you go. Sound effects are free of charge. I spare no expense. So this is a beautiful picture here, and that's what caught my attention. The last Remington collector's tin we opened was the elk collector's tin. That had the that little green folding hunter knife in it. This one here has a two set. It's a two-piece collector set, which we're fixing to dive into. But I just like to take my time with this, with these show and tells, and just go over each and every little detail, showing y'all. And I don't like to rush these things, so just take a good little little view of the picture. Isn't that beautiful? And on the sides of the tin, ain't much. There's green, Remington on that side, Remington on this side. And it comes with a placard that details everything about what's in the packaging. So if you want to, you can pause and read this as well. Or I can go ahead and read it to you. Bob White's Knife and Tin Collector Set, limited edition collector series, includes 2 3/4-inch peanut and 3.5-inch Stockman knives, stainless steel blades, burl wood handles. That's what drew me to it. I love burl wood. With nickel silver shield, antique brass medallions, authentic vintage art from the renowned Remington collection. And this one is a 22. That elk one we did a few months back, it was a 2022 as well. It's released that year. And you get all their contact information, their address, all that good stuff, and the warning, the cancel warning on the back. And I know everybody that's out there, probably some of y'all probably screaming, you should have left it in the packaging, you shouldn't have opened it, you shouldn't have got it out, you shouldn't have touched it. Well, y'all are fixing to really cry, because I'm fixing to take these knives out and really put my oily fingers all over them blades and really touch them. So without further ado, let's get into that. But first, here's our thunderstorm that just come rolling in. Something about rainy weather. I love it. Love it. So now it's really going to be noisy in the shop with the fan and the rain now. I apologize, but I just can't help it. This isn't a sound stage. It's a workshop. So let's get this tin open and take a look at these knives. And there they are. Got the knives right there. I just took this little sleeve thing out. You get a medallion that goes with that. Check that out. Let me zoom in on them. You get that Remington cutlery medallion with her shield. I wonder if there's anything on the back of that. We're going to take it out and take a look at that too. But look at the burl wood on these knives. Nickel silver. You get the stainless steel blades. That's beautiful. What a beautiful knife. A peanut. And that's bigger than the other peanuts I got. The other ones I got are about like this short. This one's about I guess about 3/4 of an inch longer than the ones I usually have. And the Rough Riders I had a couple months ago on here. So let's dig in and get these out of here. Remington's doing the butt thing here and giving us a little card to read. I'll let y'all pause and read that. I'll hold it still. You back? Good. All right. I don't know if y'all just heard that thunder. But anyway, you get a nice little silica gel in there. These come in handy for later. I'll hang on to that. It's got kind of a flat finish to the peanut. First one up is the peanut. We'll take a look at that. in great little detail. Blade centering is really good. Gapping doesn't seem to be any on the backside. Stainless steel springs. Looks like stainless steel liner. They're pressed on bolsters, glued on bolsters. I say pressed on, but I usually mean to say just glued on, probably with epoxy. Smooth transition. Only pin you feel really, and it's not that proud, is the main pin. It feels beautiful. It's got that kind of like it's not really a glossy finish. It's kind of like a matte finish or a satin finish or something. It's not really glossy. You can kind of see in how kind of the sheen kind of dies out in the light. You know, don't have that really high gloss reflection. Look at the back end of it. I love it. I love the peanut design. I love it. You get the Remington shield on there, and it seems to be on the opposite side. I'm used to them being over here. Take a look at that clip point. You get Remington, I guess, laser etched onto the blade. There doesn't seem to be any writing on the blade. There is, I can't really read it. I'm about blind as hell. Looks like there is a little, but I can't read that, I swear to you. Let's take a look at that edge. A nice deep grinded edge on that thing. Looks like it might do some knife things. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a mirror finish on the blade. No side to side. You know, you got a little up and down, so it's a slip joint. The pull on that blade, if I had to guess, scale between 1 to 10, 10 being the strongest, I get this blade. Actually, it's pretty strong. I give it about a 5 to a 6, close to a 6. It's got a nice little snap. Let's take a look at the, what you call that, a pin blade, looks like. Nice deep round edge on that. They were kind of deep on that edge. But that's going to get down to business. It's got a nice little edge to it. Same on the pull. Got a nice little snap. Half stop, feels like. Nice little snap close. We're just going to take our time. I hope y'all are not in a hurry. I never am when I do these videos. $20.02 is what this set came in at on eBay. I think initially before the taxes, I think it was free shipping, but I think there was taxes involved. It was $18.71. So, and it came from Grand Junction, Colorado. So it's a well-traveled set of knives here. Again, nice little look at that peanut. Let's take a look at both of the blades out if I can get it without cutting myself for you. There's those. I'll put it back in here. Now these aren't going to stay in here. I have a shelf to display my knives on, and that's where they're going to rest. And I'll use this collector's tin if I ever get an overflow of knives or whatever, which I probably will. I'll use these to store them. So let's get this guy out now. Take a look at him. And this one, I believe, was the... How long was this one? I didn't get a measurement on them blades, but you'll have to forgive me on certain stuff. It always kills me when they have to bend them to make them fit. I always think they're like defective that way, but it's kind of the way they are on the blades to kind of make them fit. My other Remington I had was like that. I don't know if you remember, with a brown bone handle. But the other Stockman I had got in. Again, you get that Remington shield. I don't know if y'all are even hearing me right now, to be honest with you. This rain is really kicking. We'll take every drop we can get. We've been needing some rain past couple of months, so glad to see these thunderstorms finally happening. We'll take a look at these blades here on the Stockman, and it looks just like the one I got a couple months ago as far as the blade. You get the Remington laser etched on the blade. Yeah, same exact style, except it's got burl wood handles. I think the other one had glued on nickel silver bolsters too. Transition is real smooth. I mean, real smooth. Now that badge is really in there. If you can feel the groove that got drilled out, then you feel the top of that badge, or you can definitely catch a finger on that. But it's not enough where it's going to grab a pocket or anything. It's sanded down smooth, but that is in there. Even the main pin right here is you don't even feel it. Here's a look at the back side. The blade open. And this one's got etching too on it. I wonder if I can zoom in and read that. We can zoom in and read that together. If I can catch it in the light somehow. Looks like it says stainless and it has the model number. Anybody with good eyesight, pause that and read that, and you can figure out the model number on this. I can't read that. Sorry, my eyes are terrible. But leave it zoomed in so I can really get a good look at this. Look at the inside. Look at that Remington badge. The pull on this, man, it's the same as that little knife, that peanut. Strong pull. Nice snap back. Burl wood is just beautiful. I love burl wood. I love it. I want to get some for my knives and try it. Maple burl, I think is what I want to try. I don't know if that's what this is. Bleep that down in the comments if y'all know what that is. But let me know down in the comments if that's maple burl. I know they said burl. I know it says burl wood, but it don't say what kind, what is dyed to or whatever. It could be dyed or whatever certain color. Gapping. Look like there might be a little bit of gapping. I don't know if that's where the spring is recessed or what. That's a gap, or if that's where the spring's kind of recessed. So you can kind of see a little crack right there. Stainless steel springs, stainless steel liners. Overall, great looking knife. Great looking knife. I love this collector set from Remington. I would dang sure be looking for some more to add to my collection. I love these. Again, it kills me how bent that blade is, but it's made like that for a reason, to fit next to this guy. You know, it just kills me to see it like that. But that's just how it is. Here, look at that center blade. Now the pull on this one is just probably a little tad bit weaker than the clip point and the ones on the peanut were, but not by much. It still has a good snap to her. Now, the only thing I can say is see how far back that finger groove is from that one. You really got to dig for it to get it to open it up. That's about the only thing. If I was to complain about it, that'll be the only little complaint I have. Beautiful knives, absolutely beautiful. There, I think this one here is a sheep's foot blade. Take a look at that edge on that. Get it to show up on camera. Ooh, they got a little hog wild on the blade down here. Kind of see it goes deep into the metal. Yeah, it's uneven grinding, looks like, on this one. Like they got a little lazy on the belt or something. So you got a pin blade, looks like. And it looks like it got a little hot right in this region. Kind of look like I kind of got a little heat difference in the stainless steel in treating. So I don't know what the deal is with that too much, but just little things. But there's definitely an edge there. It's a getting down to business edge. What a beautiful video. I mean, thunderstorm happening in the middle of it. We got knives, a collector set of knives to look at. I mean, this is awesome. I couldn't ask for a better video shoot than this right here. That's beautiful. We're just going to take our time looking at this. We'll take out that clip point one more time. Look at the edge on that. Edge on this. It's just absolutely beautiful. That's a beautiful edge on that. They didn't get too crazy on it. I just think this is a beautiful knife set. Both of them. And of course we're going to look at this medallion. It's part of the set too. And I looked already and it is the same on both sides. So cool. This is going to go on my display shelf too. The little medallions and anything that comes in these little collectors, I always put on my shelf too with them. They're nice. Put that back in there for the time being though. Put it back in here until I'm ready to put it on the shelf. Again, one last look at both the knives. Peanut. How beautiful. That burl wood is just absolutely beautiful. I need to get some for my knives, like I said. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I could picture the moccasin pattern with that burl wood. That would just look beautiful. But look at here. That badge is set in there too. That's deep. Absolutely beautiful. Take this one out again for you. I'll tell you, I'm just going to take my time. I appreciate the three of you who stuck in there all this time. I appreciate it. I know I can go on and on and on. So, but at some point, we do have to call it quits at some point. Like I said, they got this little thing here. Now, but I am going to end it right here, though. I appreciate y'all coming to visit me here in the workshop and let me show and tell on these knives for a little while. Ain't it beautiful? Now, I will be looking for another set coming up. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'll be keeping my eye out for another one because I'm actually going to build a collection of these up. They're beautiful. They know what a country boy likes. I love these landscape scenes, and I love the exotic wood handles like this. If that is exotic, burl wood, yeah, but I wouldn't be able to tell you. But anywho, I appreciate y'all clicking on. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Click the bell for new video notifications. Hit like to keep me in YouTube's realm of algorithm happiness. And thanks in advance for all that. And until next time, I shall see you when I see you.